Anywho, good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to the Operation Hill 100 Hearts channel where we focus on healing, humor, and hot topics. Okay, you guys know the drill. If you are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, also the notification bell so you can get all my videos when they motherfucking drop. Also, second of all, please hit the thumbs up on this video. Please like this video. That is your free way of supporting my channel and getting me out in the algorithm. Also, stick around because you are now a part of the healing segment of my YouTube channel. That means you're in my Dear Deidre playlist, and we're about to read this letter. So let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. I did not come to play today. All right. Let's see. Dear Deidre, when I be watching your videos, I don't be seeing you curse like that, so I'm going to try to keep it PG. About 4 years ago, my lady and I became a couple after she finally got over that fuckboy baby father of hers. PG my behind. I told her come fuck with a real nigga. Lord. Our first 90 days together due to the pandemic, I lost my store and my primary source of income. Cool. COVID relief funds started kicking in. Oh, excuse me. COVID relief funds started kicking in, so I was able to keep my head above water. As soon as they partially lifted the lockdown and she and I attended our very first event together, there was a shootout at the spot and I got shot. Ooh. After my brother got locked up, Shorty had a miscarriage and my mom's passed away. My God. A nigga luck been down bad since I got with Shorty. Last week, I'm chopping it up with a childhood friend that I haven't spoken to since we were younger and just sharing with her all of the unfortunate turn of events. And she said to me, at least you got one good thing going for you. You still got your girl. That shit got me thinking, like, ever since I got with Shorty, it's been nothing but downhill ever since. So now I'm wondering, is being with this bitch bad luck? Let me know if I'm reaching. Signed, Lucky Larry or Loser Larry. Wow, Larry. Larry, let me start off by saying I'm happy that you're safe. I'm happy that you're safe because getting shot has to be mind-blowing, right? So, Larry, I'm happy that you're safe, right? That's one. Two, I am incredibly sorry for the losses that you have taken. Like, my heart goes out to you because um, I I've had a sibling get incarcerated. You know, I know how that feels. It takes away from the entire family, and then having a parent pass away. I know how that feels. It's traumatizing to the entire family. And I've also been a victim of a miscarriage, right? So, ooh, child, I can identify with all of these things. I can identify with all these things. So let me first start off by saying once again that my heart goes out to you and I'm keeping you uplifted in prayer. And I'm also very, very happy that no matter what, you're keeping your head above water and still doing what you need to do. So let me just say to you, look at God. He's making a way. Really good song. Anywho, as your friend said, at least you still have your girl. When I conduct my Operation Hill 100 Heart sessions, a lot of conversation that I'm having with people is because, like you, they are down bad, right? They are down bad. The luck is bad. Everything that could possibly go wrong in their life is going wrong. And what's happening is they're finding a very, very hard time with coping with all of the trauma that's taking place, and they feel themselves kind of slipping off the deep end, which is normally when people come to me because it's like, listen, I'm at wit's end. I do not know what the fuck I'm going to do, right? And it sounds like you may be, in a sense, at wit's end, but the way that you're approaching your trauma is you kind of, in a sense, and I don't want to say this to be offensive, but this is what it appears to me to be. You kind of, in a sense, are victimizing yourself, right? So it's like, wow, all this happened to me. Is it because I'm with this person, right? And if we were in an Operation Hill 100 Heart session, the first thing that I would be making you aware of is that what is taking place in your life is by God's design. I know it sounds absolutely nuts to say to you all of the trauma that you're experiencing is by God's design. Bitch. So you telling me God designed for me to get motherfucking shot, my brother to get locked up, my mother to drop dead and have like that's all God? It is. And it is God's design for us all to grow through certain things to become who he designed for us to be. During the time while we're trying to get there, there is a slew of obstacles that we're going to have to face. When I tell you, those obstacles can sometimes have you down on your knees to a breaking point that is unfathomable. I am here to tell you, I know that place. But I promise you, Larry, I promise you, Larry, that as long as you continue to push forward and grow through all of these experiences and keep your head above water and have faith that things are going to get greater later, they will. They will. They absolutely will. So to blame this young lady who you acknowledged as a love of your life, her coming into your life as some sort of punishment or hex or, streak of bad luck to you is A, insensitive. It's B, you're giving homegirl too much credit. And C, is also turning you into a victim. And you're not a victim. You're not a victim. You're growing through some traumatic experiences in life. We all grow through them. I just told you 2 out of 3 or 3 out of the 4 of the things that you experienced, I experienced as well. There is a way to turn your pain into power, my dear. There is a way to turn your pain into power. But the only way that you will be able to do so is if you keep the faith that you are powerful. And I know when you're going through these experiences, you feel powerless. Like, trust me, I get it. I on my Instagram, my Operation Heal 100 Hearts. Follow me on Instagram, Operation Heal 100 Hearts. I shared my miscarriage story, which occurred, ironically, around this time in 2019, 5 years ago. And every time that my mind blinks back to that time and all of the trauma surrounding it, I still get teary-eyed because it's like, what the fuck? Like, why did I have to go through that? And during the time when I went through it, physically, it was a lot on me. But after the fact, in my video, I said a very powerful line, even in the moments that I was feeling powerless, which was, God's delay is not God's denial, baby. God's delay is not God's denial. So whatever I'm growing through right now that has me feeling powerless, my dear, it's all the setup for me to be powerful. But I have to believe that in those moments as well. Even in moments of adversity, I have to believe that. Right? So I think right now you're so traumatized by all of the things that took place that you're looking for some form of reasoning for why all these things happen. And in the process of you doing so, now you're starting to play the blame game. Which is, it could possibly be this young lady's fault that all of these things have occurred in your life. No. Unless you're going to tell me, Larry, that she, murdered your mom, or she committed the crime and blamed it on your brother, or she caused a pandemic. Like, you have to give me something where she's a little bit more connected for me to just run with because she exists. All these bad things are happening to you. Larry, that's no, baby. You're reaching. You are definitely reaching. You are reaching. That's not the case, sweetie. Okay? So let's get into what is happening. Like I just said, you are growing through life. In life, we have to experience some bumps in the road in order to build us up to who we're destined to be. Let me say that again. In life, we have to experience some bumps in the road to build us up to who we're destined to be. If you never go through anything traumatic, you will never know how strong you are. That's not the way life is meant to be lived. Some of the most famous, wealthy, influential people on the planet have a backstory that if you hear it as a second party, you'll be third and second party offended and hurt by knowing that you went through all of this. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. But every single time that these things took place, I prayed through it. I put one foot in front of the other and I kept it moving. And now, instead of me feeling powerless like I used to feel, now I'm powerful. And I'm here sharing my story. Right? So I would encourage you to even, I don't know how much of that you're interested in, but I'm that type of person. Like I watch a lot of wealthy and famous and influential people's backstory, because in my mind, I'm just seeing how great you are now in these moments, but I would love to see how you got where you are. And a lot of times when you watch their stories, you're like, wow, oh my God, I didn't know at this age you was homeless, and at this age you lost your parents, and at this age you were in the foster system, and at this age you were raped. There's a number of things that can take place that on a person's journey that would have you looking like I would have been gave the fuck up a long time ago, right? But that doesn't help benefit who you are destined to become if you give up before you get there. Right? So Larry, my dear, this young lady is not your bad luck. She's not any bad karma. She's not the curse. She's not the devil. In my opinion, if anything, she's actually an angel, because it sounds like through all of these things, she's stuck by your side. And I think that's what your friend was trying to say. Wow, with all the things that you've been through, she's still around. That says a lot about her. But I think because you're so traumatized and hurt by these experiences that you saw the glass half empty as opposed to half full. Because guess what? I can tell you without a blink of an eye, I can stand 10 toes down on everything that you went through, she felt. Granted, maybe not to the magnitude that you felt it, but everything that you went through, she felt. She felt. And for her to say every single time after every single incident, I'm here, I got your back, I love you, I'm riding with you, and still stick around, that says a lot about her character and who she is as a woman. So to look at it as these things may be occurring because of all the bad that she's bringing into your life, how about viewing it as all of the things that just took place in my life? I have a woman that was strong enough to stick by my side through it all. How that sound to you, Larry? Because, that's another thing that we are guilty of when we're going through trauma, which is why I say this all the time. Operation Heal 100 Hearts is a trauma-centered network. A trauma-centered network. Because what I realize is, first of all, everybody's traumas look different and everybody responds to trauma differently. And when you are in the mix and in the throes of your trauma, you are not at your best. You are not at your best. You are demonic. Okay? And you unleash that on the entire world in different ways. So it's best for you to try to deal with your trauma and also deal with your coping skills, so you don't have to be the worst person at that time. You can still rise above. But if you're viewing the glass as half empty as opposed to half full, then yeah, you would be skewed in your thoughts. Because to say that this young lady brought about all this bad luck, no, Larry. I won't let you do that to my sister girl, Larry. I won't let you do it to her. What I will say is, congratulations, Larry. Congratulations. On Jason's lyric, I'm a huge fan of these movies. On Jason's lyric, I don't know if you guys remember, but Tretch was in the movie, Jada Pinkett and Tretch was brother and sister. Jada Pinkett has started dating Alan Payne, who I love. Alan Payne, he's so cool. That's my boy from House of Pain. Is it Alan Payne? Yeah, Alan Payne from House of Pain. Yes. Jada Pinkett started dating him, and Tretch girlfriend and Jada Pinkett was very cool. And Tretch, I mean, in my opinion, he was just like hood, so he treated the girlfriend real hood, and she was hood too, so she liked it. And Jada Pinkett always looked at it like, that's a hood love, I don't want that. So anyway, when she got with Alan Payne, he was all romantic and showing her the type of love she liked. And I remember when she was describing to Tretch's girlfriend the type of man he was, Tretch's girlfriend looked at her and said, you found what was quiet in a world full of thunder. So Larry, let me reiterate that same line to you, my dear, and let's be clear about that. You found what was quiet in a world full of thunder. Okay, sweetie, because we are in a world where people are telling you you need to be sending them $100 for lunch if you thinking about dating them, and the Cheesecake Factory and going out to eat is not a real date, and if you not sending me no money, then you can't get my number, and no, you can't really get my number, you got to get my Instagram. And we live in a world where men and women are at war. So when you find a man or a woman and a spouse that brings you peace, then that's a blessing, my dear. Congratulations, Larry. Congratulations. Because you found what was quiet in a world full of thunder. I can't imagine that you were in your best spirits when your brother got incarcerated. I can't imagine that you were in your best spirits when your mom passed away. I can't imagine that you were in your best spirits during the pandemic when your store shut down. But guess what? Even when you weren't at your best, this young lady stuck around. You didn't have a miscarriage. Physically, she did. Did she leave after that, Larry? She stuck around. To my knowledge, Larry, according to your letter, she's still around. What we doing, Larry? Larry, what we doing? What are we doing? You're hurting, Larry. You are hurting. And in all fairness to you, I totally could understand from everything you just shared with me why you're hurting. Right? It's okay. It's okay to be in pain. But Larry, I'm going to tell you something else about pain. It doesn't last always, one. And two is that you can also heal. And I want to say congratulations to you again, Larry, because I feel like that's why you wrote this letter, because you want to begin the healing process. So congratulations, my boy. Congratulations, my boy, because that's a huge step for you. I can appreciate, you coming through with the good old letter and saying, listen, what's going on, because I ain't feeling too good. I respect that. I respect that. I actually encourage you to come on through and get your Operation Heal 100 Heart session sessions with an S, so you can continue further in the healing journey, because you do not want to lose your lady, Larry. You do not want to lose your lady. But if you continue to stay in this unhealed and traumatized space because of the things that you went through and having a mindset that some of it might be her fault, that's going to start playing out into your behaviors, and eventually you guys will separate. Do you want to lose the woman that has been by your side through your toughest times, or do you want to marry her? What's up, Larry? What we doing? What are we doing? So I get, Larry, that you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. I also get that you are a lucky man, because through it all, you've had a beautiful and strong woman by your side. I need you to cherish that, Larry. I need you to cherish that. I need you to cherish that, and I need for you not to make her the punching bag after all that she has been through with you and stood by your side. I would hate to see this love disintegrate because of your trauma. Okay, Larry? So yes, I know I stretched the answer out when God's like everything in short form, so let me give you short form. Yes, Larry, you're reaching. Larry, your arm probably broke because you done reached out to Africa with that motherfucker. Larry, you are reaching. You are absolutely reaching. This young lady has not brought any bad karma into your life, bad luck into your life. She's not a hex sent to you or put on you or any of the above. She's your partner who through your roughest and toughest times has stood by your side, held your hand, and had your back. And for that, my dear, I want to congratulate you because, like I said, you found what was quiet in a world full of thunder. Okay, Larry, so I'm in Larry. Like, we gotta really not Larry, because I ain't really, come on, Larry. Larry, you gotta do better, Larry. You gotta do better, Larry. So I know that you asked if you were loser Larry or lucky Larry. I won't answer that for you. I'll let you answer it for yourself in your Operation Heal 100 Hearts one-on-one session because, Larry, I anticipate seeing you soon. We need to sift through and work through this trauma because I want to be at the wedding, Larry. I'm here for the black love, okay? I want to be at the wedding so we don't have time for things to be separated, okay? And really and truly, I am overwhelmed and absolutely exhausted with seeing men and women at war because of their traumas. That's the long and the short of what's taking place right now in this world. People are traumatized, and instead of coming together and helping to heal one another, everybody is taking a stance and working towards hurting one another. I don't want to participate in that, Larry. That's why I run a trauma center network called Operation Heal 100 Hearts. That's why I do Dear Deidre videos. That's why I work in a transfer high school. That's why I utilize every moment of my time helping other people because I cannot take the hurt. I've been there. It's a pitiful place. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, okay. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little biased. I love from the bottom of my soul when I get Dear DJ letters from males because I feel like it takes a lot for a man to actually share what they feel so openly, even though we're not doing it face to face. And what I also love about it is about maybe 60% of the males that have wrote me Dear DJ letters, we've had one-on-one sessions. So I appreciate them wanting, not only trusting me to write the letter and to share things with me, but then furthering that trust by booking the sessions and being genuine with me and letting me help them do the work. You know, come on, God. Look what God will do. He's making a way. But in any event, today is Wednesday, April 9th, and something big is happening for my Pookie today. We're speaking it into existence. So speaking of black love, I want you guys to drop down in the comments and send my Pookie some well wishes and some healing energy and some congratulations on what may be taking place today because it will be a new chapter for us, and I am extremely excited about it. Stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, if you're new here, please hit the subscription. Please hit the subscription button. And after you hit the subscription button, then I want you to hit the notification bell so you can get all these good old videos when they drop. Also, I know you already hit the thumbs up. If you have not and you forgot, hit the thumbs up on this video because that's your free way of supporting my channel and getting me out in the algorithm. And now that you're done, I want you to drop down in the comments section and please let me know your feedback. Did I hit it on the nail? Did I say some BS? Is there some factors that I need to include to this person? Is there some things that you want to share with them from your perspective? Listen, we welcome all the feedback. I always tell you guys I don't delete and I don't debate. Thank you once again for tuning in to the Operation Heal 100 Hearts channel, and I will see you lovely folks soon. All right.